if you owned a restaurant today, right? And I know that once upon a time you had an investment in restaurant, but if you had a whole lot of capex already, and say you had started operations a year ago, haven't recovered your capex, would you hold on to that, or would you actually sell it, or let it go?
So I used to have a restaurant. I still have a resort at a beautiful place called Igatpuri. It's Dewdrop Resorts. It's completely closed at the moment. The revenue is zero. But I'm a serial entrepreneur. I've diversified my portfolio into multiple sectors. I'm into real estate. I'm into hospitality. I'm into education. I'm into sports. I'm also into content creation. So that saves me, because the diversification of revenues are helpful during such times. Now, this was never planned for, but suddenly it has become a boon in disguise. So I can still smile and have a chat with you online. But the people who have that as a single line of business, it's a challenge. Now I own the asset. Suppose if I want to sell the asset today, it might not be the right time to exit. So we'll have to hold on to the asset for some time for the times to improve. These are all turbulent times which are temporary in nature. Those who sustain and survive will grow. A man is not defeated till he quits. So there is no quitting in this world. All Indians are brave by heart. All Indians are hopeful. And the government is giving a great support. So I think things are going to change. On your education bit, Lina, you have been a great educationist. I've been a personal admirer of the changes that you brought in the education system in India in the early 90s onwards. And it has done a ton of good to a lot of students. But right, like you said, quality of education is directly proportionate to the cost of education. Here is where it will change. Now onwards, education will not be related only to your infrastructure that you have an access to, but education delivered with the help of technology will bring the cost down, where even a normal common man will be able to afford the solution that you have created. So it's going to be a blend of infrastructure along with the technological advancement. I'm sure, Lina, you're also going to be moving in that direction. The ideas that you have and the flow of education that you have given to the students needs technological support, and the blend with technology will take ideas of a person like you to many more number of students who will be grateful and thankful for the options and the access. And they are the people who will build this country and develop the country. I am a strong believer in saying that the education infrastructure of a country has to be robust enough to bring the development of the country in the forefront. Every developed country has developed purely on the strength of the quality of the education that they got access to at the right point of time. Every economy is dependent on the quality of education. And Lina, for that reasons, you are absolutely a great thought leader in the sector, and economy will bounce back thanks to all the education also that's happening from various formats for various parameters and various platforms. And we see some glorious day ahead.